And now, your 2014 Arizona Diamondbacks.
Welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show.
This is Steve Lyons. Welcome to MLB 14, the show. Hi, everybody. This is Eric Karras.
Welcome to MLB 14, the show.
And the new season is underway as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And he'll start it out here with a line drive to the gap in left, and he'll have extra bases to start the ball game. And this is off the fence now out near the Washington bullpen. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, it's just so important for a visiting ball club to come out swinging in the first inning. You got to do what you can do to get on the board first. And he gives them a good shot at that right here as he kicks off the night with a leadoff double.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in now, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. And that misses inside 1-0. Well, for Wright, a good start as he's got his first double of the year here on opening night. A runner at second, nobody out. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1.
Strike this guy out.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Back in standing. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. And reined in, one away. So with one on and one out now, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Andrew McCutchen will get his first opportunity now with that leadoff man still at second here with one gone now. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Kemp is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
he might have been playing things a little cautious there at second base. That ball looked deep enough to me that he should have been thinking about advancing on it.
Ryan Braun will get his first opportunity here with the leadoff man still at second, but with 2 gone now. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a swing on 0-1 and a chance for Reyes at short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. Dodgers nothing, Diamondbacks coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Diamondbacks. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
The shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Now a softly hit ball to the left side. And a high throw to Adrian as it's over his head.
Not the way you want to start the bottom of the first. But this is a play that needs to be made, but instead they allow a speedy leadoff man to reach base.
A.J. Pollock will stand in for the first time here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. On the ground down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. No one out with a runner at second. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here, still 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Yeah, he's got a base open, but I don't think you want to put that guy in the very first inning. No thanks.
Reyes leads from second. Here's the pitch. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. McCutchen patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Yeah, that was a really good battle right there. It took him a lot of pitches to finally get the fly ball out. Now, obviously you're not going to get on base, but I wouldn't consider that a wasted at-bat at all.
So a runner on second with 1 down now. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll dive back in safely. Runner at second here with 1 man out. This ball's in the air now out to right field. Braun will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, third baseman, number 24.
Thomas will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. One and one.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
2 out here and a runner at second. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. Now he goes after a pitch on the outer half and pops it weakly toward the left side of the infield. Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. Ian Kinsler will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Ian Kinsler.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career punch-out. You can bet his club is hoping for a lot more of that going forward.
Well, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to be a solid one. Well, many of the best pitchers at this level have at least one put-away pitch that they can go to in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Dozier waiting on the 1-0. And, wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Carlos Ruiz will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. David Peralta will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Left fielder, David Peralta.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Upstairs with this one as they try to change the eye level here. It's 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Boy, that curveball is really moving now. He gets him to swing right over the top of it, and then you're going to see the nice work behind the plate to do a little cleanup back there and then get the put out down at first.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. And that misses, ball one. 2013, a second straight injury-filled season for Kemp. Wound up playing in just 73 ball games following 106 the year before. But if you go back to 2011, he was one homer away from finishing with a 40-40 campaign.
And that's only happened 4 times in history, so that tells you how good he was that year.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer at that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Man, I don't know what he's waiting for. That one was even more down the middle than the last one was.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Now the pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Aaron Hill will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Chris Heisey will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Now here's the first pitch. And a curveball in for a strike. Fouled back. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And he will keep it going on the mound. He struck out the side last time through. Now the streak hits 4 in a row. 1 away.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Michael Lambert digs in at the plate. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now a ground ball towards the hole. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
David Wright will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Now pitch swung on and missed as they get a header right now. 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Two-strike delivery is a bouncing ball back up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a base hit.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Go get him!
Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
In there, 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. He's ready now. The pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Third inning, no score to this point. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Kurt Suzuki makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Kurt Suzuki.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were two pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Come on, D-back.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Well, with 2 strikes, you've got to protect up there, even on a curveball that's a borderline strike. But he can only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
Randy Johnson will dig in here. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Fouled straight back. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, both these 2 starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
Jose Reyes will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. First pitch to him. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Here's a pitch popped straight up. Playable behind the plate for Ruiz. And this is hauled in by the catcher Ruiz, and that'll be that. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And here is Andrew McCutchen now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Andrew McCutchen.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Okay, this guy's nothing to worry about here. We got him. Swing.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
Go, T-Bear.
And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Maybe a little question of whether this was going to stay fair or not, but you see, this is pretty much right over the bag at third and down the line.
Ryan Braun will stand in. He grounded out his first time. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Nobody out, runner on first. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Line hard to center field. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow!
You know, it's always a danger as an outfielder when you try to make a play like this. You worry about that wrist because sometimes you can get it tucked under when you hit the ground, and you can twist it up pretty good or maybe even break it. But here, not only does he come away unhurt, but he also comes away with the baseball.
Ian Kinsler will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike.
And here, you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So, on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. McCutchen holds on base, and here's the pitch. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, most scouts rate players' attributes on a 20 to 80 scale, with 80 being considered elite. I'll tell you what, that's an 80 fastball. I don't mean miles per hour. He is bringing it, folks.
Brian Dozier will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Shut him down now.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And some trouble now in right field. Around third and being waved on home. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, not a bad effort right there. You're going to see him go up and try to get this thing, but he comes up empty. And after that, this becomes huge trouble, as his guy will wheel his way all the way around to third with an RBI triple.
Carlos Ruiz will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Runner away from third, now the pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Dodgers lead this one 1-0. A.J. Pollock will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And this will be fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location. But he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Paul Goldschmidt will try it again. He flew out his first time. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Just overmatched him there.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Kinsler at second base. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Thomas will take his cuts now. First offering on the way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Braun will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 1-0. Chris Heisey will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Left fielder, Chris Heisey.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one. Hit on the ground to shortstop. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Michael Lambert.
Michael Lambert will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Cut fastball inside, ball one.
Let's do it, guys.
Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Very high, 2-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Waiting in the on-deck circle is David Wright.
Go back to LA.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Another payoff pitch. And he misses here, ball four. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think on with one away.
David Wright will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit one away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Swing and a ball hit hard to third. And Wright's going to have himself a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with one man out.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Adrian Gonzalez will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Shut him down right here.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there. And you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Yeah, and on this pitch right here, you got to make up your mind just a little more quickly up there. This is a ball that you got to think about maybe taking to left field, but instead, his swing is just a little bit late. He pulls off a little bit, and now he's going to go sit down.
Andrew McCutchen. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5.
Shut him down now! Shut them down! Come on, let's hold them!
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Yeah. Get that batter out!
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
Let's get him out!
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. David Peralta will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they've pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Wait for the pitch!
On the ground toward Gonzalez, but foul wide of the bag. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
You can do it.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Out in front of the curve that time, as this is in the air toward fairly deep right field. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Matt Kemp will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time.
Get you out of here.
Now the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. The trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
And, oh, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2.
Maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
Here we go.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to go the second baseman, Aaron Hill. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And Hill able to lay off again. It's 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Do it.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4.
The catcher, number 8, Kurt Suzuki.
Kurt Suzuki will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And that's taken for strike 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They still trail 1-0. Ryan Braun will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Well, there's a look at his pitches by inning, and as you can see, he's hit 85 for the game now, so you have to think they're watching him pretty closely in that dugout.
So 1 away now, and here's Ian Kinsler. Here's the first offering. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. A 1-1 home to Kinsler. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short, and this will be a base hit for Kinsler.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Brian Dozier will stand in. He tripled homer run his last time. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
He just might be up there taking pitches, waiting for that base runner to go, but he's not going to be able to take any more.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. One-two pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
I think that's enough toying with him now. I bet he comes right at him on 2-2.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. If he keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Carlos Ruiz will stand in 0 for 2 thus far. Too low, 1-0. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Opposite field, high and deep to right. And that'll get into the right field bullpen. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot for Carlos Ruiz. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
If these guys want to repeat as division champs, they're going to need a big year out of this fella right here. He gets himself off to a good start with his first home run of the year.
Now you see Diamondbacks manager Kirk Gibson out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. David Hernandez is out from the bullpen now, as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
David Hernandez.
Chris Heisey will be the first one to greet him, as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Heisey.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
And here's a fastball called for strike 2. And his 0-2 is bounced on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. Carl Crawford will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Carl Crawford.
Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
2-0 pitch now to Crawford. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball here headed out toward McCutchen in center. 1 gone.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Jose Reyes will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And that's cut on and missed as Reyes falls behind here, 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
A.J. Pollock will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. Now a swing and a ground ball out to Dozier. It's short. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Nationals Park, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Daniel Hudson is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Daniel Hudson.
Michael Lambert will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. And with the no-hitter still within the realm of possibility, what kind of effort will we see here?
I'm saying not very much.
Hit hard to the right side, but right to him out at second. A laser that time, but he'll wind up with nothing to show for it.
Yeah, and late in a close game like this, that would have been a good leadoff base runner to have. And he definitely hits this ball hard. It's just pretty much right at the glove.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and stepping in the all-star third baseman David Wright. First pitch coming. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
His perfect night continues. He's been on base all 4 times, and he's on again here with a solid single.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Adrian Gonzalez will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. And there goes right. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And nobody's home. It's a base hit. Right around third, heading for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal here. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now, and that will be awfully tough to overcome this late in the ball game.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
4 runs, 9 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. The 1-1 now from Hudson. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. It's there, and he is out trying to steal second as he's nailed by Suzuki.
And just judging by that swing, that looked to be a missed hit and run to me. On show track, you can see that that pitch was in the strike zone, so that's a ball that he's got to get some wood on.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop Reyes. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Paul Goldschmidt will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
For the Diamondbacks, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
Hey, not to pour cold water on a possible no-hit bid, but have a look at that pitch count. It's starting to creep up there a little bit.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Come on!
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Now the 3-1 home. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game here in the 7th. So the no-hit bid will end right here. Thomas will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
In there, no balls and a strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Just get him 90 feet closer.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. From the belt, the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. David Peralta waits on deck.
Don't go down looking.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And now, the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
David Peralta will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ball game.
Stay out of the double play already.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. None out, runners at first and second. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Matt Kemp will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
The 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
Another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every movement.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Aaron Hill will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. And he takes ball 1. At second, Goldschmidt. Now the pitch. And this ball will be chopped foul. The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2.
You're running out of chances here. It's the 7th inning. You can't let this rally go to waste.
And this is fouled straight back. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Ryan Braun will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
The Dodgers, right fielder, Ryan Braun.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. And that's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Ian Kinsler will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. A check of Braun, now the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
And that's what he needed to do after the 4-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead versus the next guy.
A runner at first with no outs here. In there, strike 2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
And a little tapper up the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Nobody out, runner on first. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a hot shot down the line. Foul. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a 3rd strikeout of the game. You know, luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but Actually, not so much.
Brian Dozier will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he got him at second on a perfect throw.
And you know, sometimes this guy doesn't get a lot of applause for his work behind the plate, but mainly because his offense is so good. But this throw is right on the money down to second as he guns his man down.
2 out, nobody on. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Now the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Kurt Suzuki will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Kurt Suzuki.
First pitch coming. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And he will keep it going on the mound. He struck out the side last time through. Now the streak hits 4 in a row. 1 away.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. He's shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Brandon Drury will grab a bat now as he'll pinch hit for Hudson here. Now here's the first pitch. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good eye, batter. Come on.
Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Go, Brandon.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Drop it!
And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Full count, 3-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
Hit hard towards the hole, and that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark.
The shortstop,
Brandon Drury has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Jose Reyes will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. A little bit outside, 2-1.
Base hit now.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here he comes on 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits. Both of them are singles. And he's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
A.J. Pollock will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. On the ground toward Gonzalez, but foul wide of the bag. Ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Now the 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Ball 1. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're down 4-0. Brad Ziegler will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Carlos Ruiz will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Fouled back. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. Even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
Here it comes, 2-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's 1 gone.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Chris Heisey will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. First pitch on the way. And he'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
I've got a pretty good feeling that once he put this ball down, he's thinking, wow, this is going to be a hit, no problem. But not so fast. What a heck of an effort down there at third to barehand that ball and then get enough on it to get his man.
Chase Utley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26, Chase Utley.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Kemp is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 4-0. Paco Rodriguez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Paco Rodriguez.
Thomas will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point.
Bottom of the ninth for the Diamondbacks. Third baseman, number 24.
Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. McCutchen is there to make the catch, and it's a dreadful start to the bottom of the ninth. One pitch, one out.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw one slider, and you get yourself an out. Now that'll help you settle right into the game.
David Peralta will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. One out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball out to Dozier at short. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out.
I want you to watch this play here at short. Look at how he picks this ball up. He knows he doesn't have a second to lose, so he makes a quick transition into a throwing motion, gets rid of it quickly, and throws his man out at first. That play is well done.
Matt Kemp is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now. Aaron Hill would be next. And that's finally over for a strike.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the ninth. Got to make them sweat a little.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Aaron Hill will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And that misses 1-1. Two out with the man at first. The 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Good eye, that's right. Wait for it.
Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Ball 3. 3-2 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Hey, that's a great job to work out the walk there. That's one thing managers like to see. You gotta die hard at the plate, even down to your final out. You never know in this game.
Joel Peralta will get a late call now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up the save. Kurt Suzuki will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Let's get a couple runs.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Come on, base hit now. That's right, good eye.
Put some runs on the board.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Kemp off a second, now the pitch. Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
Well, that's certainly how you can save some wear and tear on your arm. He only needed 3 pitches to finish this one off, and he picks up the save.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with 11 strikeouts, and he definitely was a deciding factor in this one.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Dodgers win it 4-0. Good night from D.C.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs on 9 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors, they left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.